medical site, I guess I'll start, is that I actually did a little Googling and I went on some health and medical sites and I thought, hey, let's see, what are the top issues that people are looking for solutions on? And so these are what they include. And this is what we're going to talk about. So people are, number one is fatigue or lack of energy. Number two is poor quality and quantity of sleep. Number three is discomfort, swelling, and stiffness. Mm-hmm. 4 is immune issues. 5 is cardiovascular issues. Number 6, insulin resistance is a big one. And then number 7 should be not a surprise to anybody, but it's stress, sadness, worry, tension, and mood. And I just want to recommend that I hope everybody has a piece of paper and a pencil out, because Dr. Janine's going to give you some very important information. I know most people that are listening to this event right today are actually dealing with one or more of these issues, and probably know people who are dealing with some of these as well. So we're going to talk about how our products and technology address these things. So Dr. Janine, can we start with maybe fatigue and lack of energy? And, I know from your experience, what do you think are the most common causes of fatigue and just that general lack of energy, and how are you addressing that? If you could share that with us.
Okay, so I'm going to try to just put this in a nutshell. There's so much that I could share, but you really hit the nail on the head, Susie. Those are absolutely the most common things that I see. And, to be honest with you, those are a lot of things that don't have good medical solutions. And so what's phenomenal about what we're doing is that this has nothing to do with medicine. We're not trying to cure or mitigate any diseases. What we're actually doing is helping the body energetically to balance itself and helping the body to heal. And so before I get started with anything in terms of specifics, in my office, I always look for what are some of the underlying causes of stress on the body. What are some of the primary stressors? And we have to admit today that one of the primary stressors in our lives are these little things right here. A lot of people are not familiar with the fact that this EMF radiation that comes from all of our wireless devices, our cell phones, anything that's got Wi-Fi, anything that's got Bluetooth, our routers, all of our smart devices, these things are emitting frequencies all the time that are causing stress and fatigue on our bodies. And so the first thing that I do is make sure that everybody understands this and make sure that they have a way to get their devices harmonized. And so what we have to offer in that realm is the EMF shield. I've got some of the products here, but the EMF shield is actually a sticker that you put on your devices. It's a hologram that's imprinted with healthy frequencies, and it does not actually block the device's frequencies that are coming out of it, but what it does is it helps your body to not be so stressed about it. Because what happens when our body is exposed to these negative frequencies, these very aggressive frequencies, it tends to make our cell membranes harden. So it's hard for our cells to take up nutrients, and it's hard for our cells to detoxify themselves. And so this EMF shield helps the body to deal with that better. Now, in addition to that, because there's so many people around us that have these devices, even if our own are harmonized, we've got to be aware of what's around us in our environment, our neighbors, the people sitting next to us in a movie theater or standing next to us in the grocery store, the cell phone towers, these new 5G towers that are going up everywhere. And so for that reason, I also recommend the earthing card, which is simply something that you can wear in your pocket, in your bra, in your wallet. You just want to have it in your body's energy field. And what this does is it gives your body the healing frequencies of the earth. It calms your body down. It calms your nervous system down. I've actually done before and after testing in my practice with something called heart rate variability. And that's a test that shows how your body is dealing with stress, your level of energy, vitality, and your body's ability to basically overcome the outside forces. And I can see an immediate difference wearing and not wearing the card. And so those are two of the primary things that I recommend as a baseline. I do recommend that everybody get enough EMF shields to put on all of your devices. before you move on to some of the other products that we're going to share today. So that's kind of where I start. Most people cannot feel EMF, and that's why people don't think it's a big deal. Most people cannot feel it. You can't taste it. You can't hear it, but it is everywhere. Now, you do have those that are sensitive to energies, and they can absolutely tell the difference. A lot of you will not be able to. However, you don't always feel prevention. The key is to know that there is this energy, to know, I mean, there's so many studies out there showing the negative effects on the body, and we have patented solutions to combat that.
That is awesome. And I just